Hello, everybody. My name is Javy.
And I'm Cody.
And welcome to the first episode of Something Strange, the podcast where we bring you the weirdest, most bizarre news we can find on the internet around the world. So I decided that I wanted to do this a while ago, and I'm finally putting it into motion with my boy Cody here.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, it's awesome. We found a few news articles. I'll put the links in the description so you guys can check them out. I'm going to talk about some weird shit today.
Have a educated discussion.
Exactly.
It's mostly going to be us joking.
That's very true.
About some of the weird stuff we found.
Right? So Cody and we have a gaming channel with my brother Matt, Squirrel Punch Gaming, and we love doing commentary stuff, and we talk about some weird shit on that show too.
It's mostly us just like saying like, hey, did you see this thing? And then we just like talk about it for like 10 minutes while we play games.
Exactly.
So I figured like, hey, let's just put it into a podcast.
Yeah,
you know?
so that's what kind of got the idea going, and just a way for us to put out more recordings of us saying stupid shit.
Yeah.
So, so we found a few things online. Cody was looking up stuff too and sent it to me, and I've got them all here.
I did a lot of due diligence.
Yeah, you did. Wow, that was a big word
Thank
for
you.
Do?
Mountain Dew Diligence.
That is the name of this episode.
Yeah, episode uno.
Mountain Dew Diligence. That's fucking brilliant.
That'll pass through a court of law.
Oh, man. Well, I hope you guys are in for a wild ride.
Hope you're in for a wild ride? I know you're in for a wild ride.
Oh, my God. That probably didn't make any sense when I said it.
No, it
Now that I
didn't.
think about it, yeah, never mind.
Don't worry, we'll edit that out.
No, we
we
won't.
won't. Leave it in.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it. Fuck it. So, all right. So let's go ahead and get into the news portion. All right, guys. So first news topic that I found is photo of teen eating ramen from toilet creates stir online. And the picture it's gross, first of all.
I mean,
and
it's kind of sexy too.
Yeah, a little bit if you're into that.
You're not into that?
I didn't say that.
3 things you love: ramen, toilets, female. In that order.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So never mind. I was gonna keep
Let's
that.
skip this one.
So there's a photo of her. There's ramen in the toilet, and she has a plastic fork, and it's on her mouth, it looks like she's about to eat these noodles. So she put it on Twitter, and the tweet says, "When it's your turn to do the dishes, and all the bowls in the house are dirty except this one." Nicely done.
Thank you.
Was that a genuine laugh?
Yeah, bro, she's hilarious.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah. It's comedic genius.
She's the next Dana Carvey.
We need to get her on the podcast to brighten this up a little bit.
Yeah, because we're pieces of shit.
It's very true. We're not funny at all.
No.
So here's what the article says. I'll read some of it. A pair of teens from Washington created a stir online by pretending to eat ramen from a toilet bowl. Taylor, 18, snapped a photo of her friend Hannah, 19, hunched over a toilet full of ramen noodles with a plastic fork placed near her mouth, which was later posted on Twitter. So, apparently, according to BuzzFeed, they were attending one of the girl's sister's 21st birthday party and at a hotel, and they decided to make several bowls of instant ramen, which were left uneaten in the hotel room. So they decided to flush it down the toilet. Well, I guess there's no sink with a garbage disposal in the hotel room. So
Of course. Most people don't know this, but you put ramen in your toilet, it cleans the toilet.
That's true.
It has enzymes and stuff.
I think the MSG,
You put it in there.
acts like scrubbing bubbles.
Yeah, you get that flush going.
You flush it and it gets all the grime out.
Here's the thing, Hav.
Yeah.
Chicken noodle soup. Those type of soups, ramens, supposedly good for you when you're sick. Make you feel better, like that comfort, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Works the same for toilets.
So when your toilet is sick.
With crap in it.
Exactly. So when your toilet's feeling like crap.
Yeah, you put ramen in there.
You put ramen in there, give it comfort food.
Clean it all up.
Cleans out the
She didn't realize, probably shouldn't eat that ramen.
Probably not.
No.
So let's see. So apparently she reached in for a bite and posted the pic. She didn't actually eat the ramen that was in there, thankfully.
Well,
you know,
that's her story.
Well, yeah, that we know of.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. She probably had a noodle or two.
Maybe, yeah. I mean,
she was probably
when you
curious.
go that far.
I mean, she had her lips. Like, if you look at the picture, she had her lips on the noodles.
Yeah, Javi will put the link down below for the picture. But if you look at the picture, she's kind of looking at the camera like, you know, like almost sort of like she's on a porn set. Like, is that a dick coming near my mouth? But no, it's ramen out of a toilet.
No, it's noodles.
It's noodles.
It's noodles. But yeah, like, why would you do that? Even like fake that? Because like that's disgusting.
Well, she's trying to be internet famous, Jav.
All right,
This is one of them
fine.
ploys. You know what I mean?
All right,
get them hot digits. You know, get them dollar bills off the interwebs.
That's a good point. Maybe I should eat a hot dog out of a porta potty.
You think instant ramen? You think instant ramen like hit her up afterwards? Like, you seem like you'd be great for our new marketing campaign. Because I mean, you'll eat this shit anywhere. It's so good, you'll eat it anywhere.
That or they'll use it for like harping on their or like bashing their competition. Where it's like all other noodles taste like shit.
Oh, instant ramen. Fuck everyone else.
Ugh. Sponsored by Top Ramen.
Thank you, Taylor, for your contribution.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for that photo on the internet that will be forever engraved in my brain.
I'm telling you, man. I think she's got a future.
Does she?
Look at her, man. She looks...
She looks like a shit eater.
Yeah, most people in Hollywood have to eat some shit, so she's starting early. You know what I mean?
That's true. People will like actually have to say, wipe that literal shit eating grin off your face.
And that's what she's got in this picture. Definitely.
Nah, she's got like a shit eating duck face going though.
Yeah, it's like duck face trying to put ramen into your mouth.
Right.
So like the lips are closed, but she's just like,
I mean,
pushing it in.
Normally you duck face after you put the noodles in your mouth, so you can like do the the sucking of the yeah, exactly. That's duck face.
Mm-hmm. When you suck them noodles.
Yeah.
How many noodles have you sucked, Hop?
I was in college.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we don't have to go into specifics, but how many times did you put ramen in a toilet bowl?
At least once.
Yeah.
At least.
That's the thing.
After a night of drinking.
Yeah, of course. When you think about what these two young lasses did, it's the American story. It's the American tale. Who hasn't wanted to put ramen in a toilet bowl and take a picture of you fake eating it on Twitter? I mean, it's
quote unquote faking it.
Yeah. I mean, it really is a tale of perseverance when you think about it. Yeah.
And it's all about growing up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's about making memories. I get it.
I'm not here to spread rumors. We're here to talk about the news, but I did hear that Jimmy James Cameron might be opting this for his new picture. So let's just.
I don't know, man. That might be just a blockbuster.
I mean, the dude wins Oscars. Titanic 2.
I think
Wrath of Titanic.
I think this is a leaked photo from Avatar 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is leaked from on set.
Who do you think they're gonna get to play young Taylor there?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
ScarJo. She's hot. She's hot in the biz now.
Maybe. I guess she can pull off being a brunette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she can capture the emotion of ramen toilet.
I don't know. I think Megan Fox might pull it off a little bit better.
That's a good one.
Maybe.
You know what popped in my head? Jen Law. Jennifer Lawrence.
J-Law, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, she's hot right now. She's in that new Chris Pratt flick.
It's true. Was it Passengers?
Yep, nailed it.
Yeah.
And I heard that that's very similar to ramen toilet bowl, so I think she's already got the... the specifics for it.
Yeah, I think, you might have a good point there. She might be able to pull this one off.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tough one, but she wants that Oscar, damn it. She's going to get it. Did she already win an Oscar?
I don't know.
Fucking know anymore.
I don't know. We'll Google it later. I don't know. I didn't watch them, so.
I don't think they happened yet this year.
I don't know. So, wow, I just saw this in the article just now. Apparently, the two girls received a massive influx of responses ranging from laughter to death threats and unwanted sexual advances.
Well, I mean, when you take that kind of picture, you're getting sexual advances. The death threats is interesting.
That's a little extreme.
What would make you be like?
I bet
it was fucking son of a bitch! You put ramen in a toilet bowl.
fucking kill yourself, all right?
I'm gonna kill you.
Like, really? Do you really get that mad at someone pretending to eat ramen out of a toilet bowl that you want them to die?
Maybe it's the head of the ramen like empire.
Maybe, I don't know.
And he's like, you made my ramen look like shit, and now you're gonna pay.
So the CEO of Maruchan is getting all mad.
Yeah,
and shit,
yeah.
And he's like, "How dare you?
How dare you?
We make quality food.
And you put it in the shitter.
Unbelievable.
Can't believe you.
Kill yourself."
And don't ever buy our product again.
Yeah, that's a little extreme.
I mean,
I
welcome
get
to the
it.
internet,
Like,
you know.
oh yeah, and like I get it, that's really gross. But
I guarantee you will get death threats because of this podcast.
probably, but
You talk about Ramen Girl.
how dare you talk shit about Taylor? It's my best friend.
God. Go kill yourself.
Fuck you. I mean, I don't know. We very well could get those as well. Like, no one is safe from that on the internet, but like that's a little extreme too.
Of course it is.
For anything, Like, especially if someone that's a complete and utter asshole.
Yeah.
Like a total douchebag, and you tell them like fucking kill yourself. Like, you need to fucking die. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta
I think
relax.
maybe they thought this was like a veiled statement. Like, she ate ramen out of the toilet bowl, which means she doesn't like Trump. So fuck her. You know what I mean?
That
Like
or
someone
it's
just misinterpreted it completely.
Yeah, like someone like out of nowhere is always gonna throw it out there, or
Yeah.
maybe because of that, she's like, or she's eating that out of a toilet bowl. It's like, oh man, she must support Trump.
Obviously.
She needs to fucking die.
Oh, I hate her.
like, come on now. That's a little extreme. So, Taylor and what's the name of your friend? Where is it?
Where is it?
Hannah? There it is.
Stay safe.
So Taylor and
Stay
Hannah.
safe.
We get it. We were 18 and 19 at one point, and we did stupid shit like that. Not quite as extreme as that, but I've had my fair share of dumb shit,
Of course.
and I'm sure you have.
Well, let's not get started about that.
That's a different podcast. But hey, do you have
Do
fun?
you.
Life's too short.
If you ever hear this podcast,
You know.
contact us. We'd love to have you on the show.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
We
can talk more about their thought process.
Exactly, and how they feel about ramen noodles.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was that. Very interesting article. So the next one that we found, firefighters rescue man trapped inside a telephone pole.
I mean, this is a daily occurrence, you know.
Clearly,
Yeah, this isn't news. This just happens.
I saw the headline and I was like, excuse me?
I need to know more.
All right, so here, let's read part of it. A crew of Chinese firefighters were filmed sawing through a utility pole to free a man who somehow became trapped inside the pole. The video shows firefighters in Qinyang, Gansu province, carefully placing the pole horizontally on the ground Saturday and sawing through it. By the way, this is we're recording this on January 21st. The article is dated January 20th, so yesterday. And the firefighters were able to remove enough from the pole to extract a man trapped inside. It was unclear how or why the man ended up inside the pole.
They didn't ask him afterwards?
Apparently not.
Is he still alive?
Like, they just accepted
is that on
it.
there?
I wonder if that's just a normal thing in China. Like, that's probably like the normal side of like China news.
I like that the Chinese police like go up to like be like, they got him out? Well, we have no questions. Let's move on.
It's like, oh my God, he's stuck in there again?
Damn it, Dave.
God, yeah, it's clearly it's a guy named Dave.
Damn it, Dave. You and your fire poles getting trapped in
Fucking
telephone
hell.
poles.
Like, can someone please tell Dave Huang to not climb inside the telephone poles anymore? We're sick and tired of using resources to get him out of there.
I want to know more. Like, I don't know why they didn't dig into this more. Like, why did he go in there? How did he go in there?
Yeah,
You know, like what led this man, Dave Wong, to do such a thing? His real name is not Dave Wong.
That's not his name, yeah.
What led him to such crazed debauchery, you know?
Right? Like, why do you feel the need to go inside a telephone pole?
And if it happened
Why?
accidentally, how the fuck do you get in that situation in the first place, you know?
Yeah, is there like an opening at ground level that you can get into the telephone pole?
Yeah.
Like, or are you like an employee that works on telephone poles for like maintenance and you have to get in there?
Here's a good question.
You know,
how did they find out he was in there in the first place?
He's like, people are like walking down the street. You hear like pounding on the pole, like, get me out of here.
They're like, oh, the electronics and the telephone pole are working real hard today.
It's like, man, this crosswalk intercom is really weird. Like, normally it just says cross or don't cross. This one's saying, help me, I'm trapped inside the pole.
Is there anything more on the article, or is it just...
No, that was it.
Wow. That's an interesting one.
Yeah,
that
there's like a 30-second...
a lot of questions.
Yeah, there's a 30-second video of him stuck in there, but it doesn't... I don't think it's going to say anything about him, like why he's in there.
Yeah, that's...
Why is he in there?
That's something else, China.
I don't know. I kind of want to look more into this later.
Maybe come back to it?
Yeah,
like
maybe
next week or something?
Yeah, we can circle back
update?
to it. But there's a lot of questions there. Like, did he go into the pole like at ground level, or did he climb it and like get to the top and slide down?
Yeah.
Or was he even caught like in the middle?
Who knows?
You know?
Did it say if he was arrested afterwards?
No, it didn't say that either. Like, I don't know. Would you arrest someone for that?
I don't know. Is it vandalism?
No, he didn't.
Because they had to cut it.
That's
you know what I mean?
true. They did have to cut it open, but that's not really vandalism at that point.
Well, it's his fault, right? Because he got in there.
I don't know. Or that's so weird.
It's an interesting one.
Yeah, I have if you guys have any insight on this, leave a comment.
Yeah, please.
Or send us an email.
If you know Dave Wong, tell him contact us.
Yeah, and also tell him to get his shit together, because he needs to stop climbing into those goddamn telephone poles. But yeah, I don't know. Like, there are really a lot of questions to this.
There are.
I
like the idea of him, like, let's say he's at home.
Yeah.
Telephone stopped working, right? And he's like, every time the telephone pole outside fucks up, I need to go figure out what's happening. Goes to the telephone pole, finds an opening, trying to get in there, fix it himself. He's a doer, you know what I mean? He's DIY, hashtag. And he gets in there, and he realizes that was a mistake. Now I'm stuck.
He's a go-getter.
He is a go-getter. I wonder how long he was in there.
Right? Like, was he could have been in there for hours.
Days even.
Maybe he would be dead.
No, I mean, you could survive a day or two.
Maybe, but... Yeah.
Maybe he just ate and drank a lot of water.
He got stuck because of water weight? Yeah. Yeah, like... That's a good point. Maybe, I don't know. Did he try to fix something himself and he got stuck in there?
Yeah, man. Telephones will fuck with you.
Like, who even has a landline anymore?
China, bro.
China? They make all of our shit.
Yeah. All our landlines.
Idiot. But, like, it's such a... I don't know. I don't know what else to think about it. Like, that's the weirdest thing.
That is an interesting one. Dave, man.
Because, like, here... Like... Fucking Dave, dude.
Yeah,
God, that guy needs to get it together, man. Like, ever since Marcy left him, he's been off the rails.
He's been jumping in telephone poles.
This guy's ridiculous. Because you think about it, like, here, the telephone poles here, they're really thin.
I mean, we can't compare to China. I mean, China is like...
That's a good point.
They're technologically superior in every way, including telephone poles.
I don't know. Like, our telephone poles, they don't look like you can get into them.
No.
Like, I don't.
Not me. I'm a big fat person,
Oh, yeah.
So
You're a chunky bitch.
Thank you.
I'm the same. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I got a little pooch.
But Dave
however,
works out, you know what I mean?
He's in shape. Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
He was so
Maybe
wide.
it was a new workout method. You thought, hey, I fucking lift the telephone pole from the inside.
That he was trying to like get in there and break himself out.
Oh, like
to show his strength.
Like Hulk Hogan himself out of a shirt, but with a telephone pole.
Yeah, exactly. or like Hercules when he gets eaten by the Hydra and he just like cuts himself out of it. Maybe
Dave's always compared himself to Hercules.
That's a good point. Dave, you got to stop that, dude.
Dave, come on.
Like that's a Greek myth, bro.
Yeah, and you're no Chinese myth, my friend.
You can't do that.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
So that was that article. I just thought it was really bizarre. If you guys have any insight or any more facts on this, let us know. If you want to send us news stuff too, we do have what's the email?
Something strange at...
it was somethingstrangepodcast@gmail.com. So if you guys want to get in touch with us and send us any weird news or send us any updates on news articles that we talk about on the show, let us know. Again, it's somethingstrangepodcast, all one word, @gmail.com. All right, so next news article that we've got here, Cody found. Do you want to go ahead and talk about this one?
Sure. Yeah, I'll tell peeps about this. So, basically, in Baltimore, Maryland, a man by the name of Daniel Brian Blackwell, age 55, in a suburb of Baltimore, got angry when his wife took a bite of his sandwich. So he proceeded to go to the basement and fire a gun through the floor towards the kitchen at his wife.
He actually just shot up in the air through the
floor.
basement floor. I guess it was right below the kitchen.
Yep.
So he just fired one off. Not in that way. Like in the literal sense. He literally fired a gun up to the roof.
So she said that the first shot was fired after she was in the kitchen making dinner. At that point, she went down to the basement to check on her husband, found him surrounded by guns and ammunition, and then went back upstairs. Blackwell briefly came upstairs, but retreated to the basement again soon after. The wife heard 3 more gunshots, the projectiles of which came through the kitchen floor near where she was standing. She and 3 teenagers fled the house and met waiting police officers outside.
Dude, I just imagine, like, she comes downstairs and sees him in, like, this Matrix-esque, like, armory.
Go away!
And she just goes, well, all right.
Damn it.
Turns around and goes back upstairs.
Yeah, just like normal Tuesday.
Yeah,
you know?
and she, like, goes back upstairs, like, to make dinner again.
Yeah.
Like, just goes back, and then I like how he briefly comes upstairs, I guess, to see where she's standing.
Yeah, so he's calculating,
And he's
like, where do I gotta shoot through the basement?
Like, where
so
do I have to
stand?
Where do I have to stand to just nail her?
He's just pointing the gun
Yeah,
upwards.
and he so he came up and observed it, went back downstairs, and fired off 3 more shots.
He's like, I can't miss this time.
He's like, oh, I got you now, bitch. Boom. And like, oh my God.
So basically, the police arrive, tactical K-9 units, hostage negotiation. Blackwell engaged them in a standoff that lasted 3 hours, Javi. 3 hours!
That's unreal.
The standoff ended with the suspect, who was wearing a holster of ammunition around his waist, but was not carrying a weapon at the time, stepped out onto the porch, allowing officers to use less than lethal means, they used pepper balls, to subdue him and bring him into custody.
That's what they used to call me in high school.
Pepper balls.
Yeah.
Police later found a loaded lever-action long gun with a chambered round placed just inside the front door.
Oh!
Dude was about to fire on everyone.
Yikes!
So Blackwell was taken immediately to the hospital, treatment of his non-life-threatening injuries. He now remains in police custody.
That's crazy. Apparently there's body cam footage too.
Oh, gosh, I want to see that.
I know, like, it's not on the article, but
Oh,
it's crazy.
man.
But
The amount of
holy
guns he had, like
shit.
there's a list below in the article of the amount of like types of guns
Yeah.
he had.
He had-
And I like that in parentheses, like they put loaded for the ones that were loaded. Like this one was
Which was-
loaded.
which
He
was-
could have done something with this one.
Yeah, which was a good number of them, but they seized a total of 15 guns.
Oof.
15, like, this guy was loaded and ready to go. He was like ready to just bust.
He was waiting for the day that someone bit his sandwich,
Oh yeah,
and he was like, "It's going down."
like this. Like, I get hangry,
Yeah, that's
but this is like on a new level of
taken
hangry.
to a new height.
This is like, don't fucking touch my food.
I wonder how many times that happened beforehand.
Right.
Like, is this the first time? Did he just freak out, or is this a daily occurrence for him?
I don't know. Maybe
Something
it
he has to
happened
deal
so
with.
many times that he finally got fed up with her, like, taking a bite out of his food. Like, he let it slide maybe the first couple
Yeah,
times.
maybe he was nice about it. You know, like,
You
hey,
know?
just don't do that.
Please,
anymore,
please don't do that. Like, I'm
Sandwiches
hungry.
mean a lot to me.
You know, like, I take what did it say? What type of sandwich it was?
I think it was a grilled cheese.
Was it a grilled cheese? Hold on,
Let's
let's
scroll
see.
back to the top. Let's see what.
Let's see.
what
Yeah,
Daniel-
it was a grilled cheese.
He likes his cheese.
Like,
I mean,
can
you arrest a man for liking cheese too much?
I don't blame him.
The answer is yes.
I mean-
when he shoots through the basement.
I mean, grilled cheese is delicious, no doubt. And I'll let you know right now, ladies, I don't mind sharing my food. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll offer it to you, or if you ask nicely.
But just don't
if you
touch my fucking grilled
you know?
cheese.
You know, like, if you ask nicely, yeah, I'll share my food. I don't care.
Maybe she didn't ask nicely.
You know, maybe she was like, fuck you, and then took a bite real quick.
I mean, I'd shoot through the basement if someone did that to me.
If my wife took a bite out of my sandwich angrily, then I'm going to fire off some rounds into the kitchen.
Yeah. But the article doesn't, like, go into detail about
It
is
doesn't.
the three teenagers. Are they his
Might be
daughters?
They might be his kids.
Yeah, or sons? Or are they just three random teenagers eating dinner at their house?
Right. Well, maybe like maybe they have like either one or two kids, and like the friends were over.
Yeah. Imagine if
You
you go
know.
to your friend's
Oh
house
my God,
and
like,
their dad is shooting through the
Holy
basement.
shit! Yeah. Be like, hey, yo, man.
He does this.
Like, hey, I was over at Johnny's house last night, man, and his dad got pissed as shit. like, oh my God, like Miss Blackwell took a bite out of his sandwich, and then he was like, "What the fuck?" And then he just like disappeared
proceeded to the basement.
Next thing I know, man, there's these holes popping out in the kitchen floor, and he's shooting fucking bullets at him. And then, and we were like, "What the hell was that?" And then, his mom went down to the basement, so all these guns came back up, looking like she just saw a ghost and shit. And she starts cooking dinner, and we're like, "All right, everything seems cool." And then Mr. Blackwell came running upstairs and was like, he just looked around for a minute, all menacing, and then he went back downstairs and he fired off more shots. There were 3 bullet holes next to where she was standing. We ran the fuck out of his house.
I just love that, like, the first shot, they're like, we'll stay for now, but something's
Right?
happening here.
You would think that you'd be out of there after the first shot went off.
They're like, yeah, accidental, accidental bullet goes through.
Is that a normal thing in that household where like he accidentally
He has that many
fires?
guns, maybe.
I get like he accidentally fires off a round into the kitchen.
Yeah, it could happen. Could happen to the best of us.
Like how many bullet holes are there in the kitchen floor then?
That's a good question. I want to see a picture of that floor.
I want to see a picture of the floor,
See how many
the
bullet
ceiling.
holes are actually in it.
I want to see how far they went if they went up to another floor.
Here's the real question I have. You think they're getting divorced now? Are they gonna break up this beautiful family?
Honestly, I hope so.
Oh man.
You
hope. I mean, the hope is that Daniel can straighten his life out. Only shoot through the basement when his wife wants him to.
Yeah. There's a picture of him with a swollen like black eye though.
Yeah, Pepperball must have got him.
Probably. Yeah, it must have gotten him real good. Like it is swollen shut.
Yeah. Poor Daniel.
All he wanted was a grilled cheese sandwich.
I know. It's like
a complete one, not like 75% of one.
I mean, we've never been in a situation like this, huh? Like when
Absolutely
your life
not.
is completely altered by someone taking a bite of your sandwich. How do you respond?
Right?
You know?
Like again, I don't mind if you want some of my food, I'll share it with you, But I get hangry. I do. I'm sure
I
all
have
of us do.
15 guns. And I will not be afraid to use them.
I'll unload a clip
I will.
if you take a bite out of my sandwich unannounced and I'm hungry. But like, dude, I can't believe it's unbelievable what people get angry about.
Oh, yeah,
like,
man.
Do you think like he had like a bad day that day?
Probably.
Like a really shitty day.
Yeah, probably.
And then that was the thing that just like set him off was, you ate my sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kill you now.
I mean, when it all starts to pile on,
Yeah.
you can't see the forest for the trees. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, he was pissed.
He was very upset.
Like to actually shoot bullets into the kitchen from now I'm happy that he did it that way. He didn't like go grab a gun from the basement, come up and just
We wouldn't be talking about this story if he just murdered 3 people. You know what I mean?
But just the fact that he shot through the basement ceiling into the kitchen.
He was hoping for like
He was hoping for like an accidental, quote
like,
unquote,
whoops.
accidental kill.
I was gonna say he was hoping for a montage clip.
Yeah.
Oh! He shot it through the basement. 360 no scope basement shot. Yeah,
he was hoping to get that kill streak.
Oh
man,
it's
Oh, my
you
God,
want to
like-
be YouTube famous. I mean,
Oh yeah, if you want to go viral, this is the way to do it. Fire around your wife in the kitchen from the basement.
oh man,
But yeah,
Daniel,
like,
Daniel.
all right, final thoughts on this one.
Daniel, I hope you get all the grilled cheeses that satisfy your anger.
Yeah, I hope so too. Like, wow, just
Wowzers.
don't get that angry if your wife of all people takes a bite out of your grilled cheese sandwich. I don't know, did she make it for you? Like, if
Is that in the article?
Like, if she made it for you, don't get mad. She made it. Technically,
What if he's a chef and this was his life's work, this sandwich, and she just bites it, and he's like, I spent 3 years cultivating this cheese.
I was trying to
Milking
perfect
goats.
this recipe.
To make this cheese.
So it's goat cheese.
I mean, one can speculate.
Damn.
You know?
That's some good fucking cheese.
Yeah. And now it all makes sense.
Shit. Now I get why you're angry.
You know what? I'm on his side.
But yeah, my final thoughts. If you're hangry, don't shoot at your wife if she takes a bite out of your sandwich.
Don't shoot at anyone.
Yeah, don't do
shoot
that. Like, holy shit, bro. All right. So we're going to take a little break here. Then we'll get into the next one. We got 2 more articles to go through. So we're going to take a little break. We'll be right back. Are you feeling, not so fresh?
Don't start an ad like that. Are you feeling now?
And we're back.
Hey.
Hey, guys. Oh, my God. All right. So, found another article here. This one's a little bit on the stupid side.
The other ones weren't?
I don't know, man. This one's pretty dumb.
Yeah, it is. It is true.
So I saw the headline of this one. Suspect butt dials 911 while planning to rob barbecue restaurant full of police.
Now, just by that headline alone, the man's a genius, first off.
Clearly.
I mean, he looked at the odds and said, I can beat it. I got this one. I got this one.
Hold my beer.
All right, go ahead. Let us know what happened here.
All right. So, a Danville, Kentucky dispatcher answered, but the other end was silent. Instead of hanging up, the dispatcher continued to listen, fearing an emergency might be unfolding in the central Kentucky town of 16,000. Eventually, the dispatcher was able to make out tidbits of a conversation between 2 male voices. They were saying things like, "What if I went in there with a gun? And what if we robbed the place?" Danville Police Chief Tony Gray said. Then the other one said something like, "What if they know it's us? We go there all the time." They mentioned wearing a ski mask, and then at one point, my name was mentioned as well, he added. The longer the dispatcher listened, Gray said, the more it became clear that this wasn't an ordinary conversation, but something potentially dire, a criminal plot in the making. So, these guys are talking about a robbery, like they want to go in there and just rob this place. Mm-hmm. And it's full of cops.
Of course. As barbecue places are known to have. In Danville, Kentucky.
All right, let's see. What else they got here? So it says, a bunch of us were all sitting around just talking and joking, and an officer walked in at the restaurant. And the officer said hello and had a pleasant smile on his face as he made his way over to Gray. They start to walk out together, and then Tony gets a call. I see Tony's police face come on, so I knew something was up. Gray directed dispatch to continue trying to triangulate the call, which was still in progress, and to pinpoint the exact location of the caller. Meanwhile, at least 5 officers began scouring an area near South 4th Street in the vicinity of where the call had originated, looking for signs of an impending crime. So basically, they triangulated their position, and then they pinpointed the call to the Brothers Barbecue and Brewing Company parking lot. It was in the parking lot?
I mean, you got to be close, right? You got to, make your plans real quick so you can get in there as fast as you can.
I mean, I get that, you want to do your getaway, but okay, so it says police located 2 men identified as Robert Bourne and David Grigsby. Fucking Bourne.
Jason Bourne's brother.
The criminal.
Yeah.
The complete opposite of Jason Bourne.
Yeah, dude.
And so they found him in a vehicle. They didn't find any weapons on them or in the vehicle, but one of them had a ski mask in his pocket.
Bold strategy to go in without weapons.
I get. Okay, apparently both of them were highly intoxicated.
Of course.
And one of them didn't realize at the time was still on the phone with dispatch.
I like the next sentence. The chief said he recognized one of the suspects from his high school class.
Wow! That makes it even better,
awesome.
Dude. Not only were you going to rob a place full of cops and you butt dialed 911, the chief knew you from high school.
Like it says that the butt dialed emergency dispatch call lasted 14 minutes of them being like, "Okay, I'll wear a ski mask, okay? But what are we gonna
Okay.
do with the cops, you know?
The cat. Don't worry about the
I went to
cops.
high school with one of them.
It's cool. We're cool with the chief. I went to high school. We took
You
biology.
can't arrest me. We went to high school.
I taught him about the frog parts when we dissected them. So it's cool, man.
It's cool.
He's the reason why he got an A. So I'm a genius.
Oh my god! So they go into like basically what the policeman who found them was saying. He says his reaction upon seeing the suspects. No way. They're regulars, and I recognize them both because they had just been inside the restaurant drinking beer. He also added, "Who does that?"
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so here's what we've got. They butt down 911 talking about robbing a place and hoping they don't recognize them. 2, they're in the fucking parking lot in their car, drunk,
Yeah, after they were just drinking in said restaurant.
in the
I
restaurant.
wonder if they started the conversation in the restaurant like, let's take this outside.
They probably
They're
did.
gonna hear us.
It's like, dude, get the check and let's figure this out in the car.
We're already here.
We're gonna come back.
You know?
And like the thing is too, you only have a ski mask. What are you gonna do? You don't have any sort of weapon on you, and then you're wearing the same clothes. Were you gonna change in the car? Like, did you have that? I don't even think you had that planned out that far.
That's true, and that's what one of the paragraphs down here kind of goes into. The officer says like he wasn't so sure that the men could have carried out their plan because they didn't reveal more intent. So he said the police charged them with public intoxication instead of attempt robbery or worse. Grisby was also charged with possession of an open alcohol container in a vehicle and disorderly conduct.
Okay, so they got charged with pretty minor charges compared to what it would have been.
Yeah,
But
again,
holy
what were they
shit.
actually gonna do? They had no weapons. One guy just had a ski mask. They were just spitballing, you know, throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks.
Exactly. You know, I mean, like it doesn't. Obviously, I think this is because this is the alcohol talking.
Well,
You know, like
I mean, David Grisby and Robert Bourne could be career criminals. We don't know. They could be
don't know.
robbers of sorts. Probably not, though. It probably was the alcohol.
it probably was because obviously when you get drunk, you say shit that you don't really mean.
You and I have talked about robbing places when we're drunk. But it's mostly just your fridge.
That's true.
How are we going to get in that fridge and get that food?
Dude, it's fucking.
I got a ski mask in my
It's cool,
pocket.
dude.
They won't know it's us.
It's like I'm a regular here though, man. The milk's gonna know who I
I
am.
know the cop.
Yeah, fucking Officer Vitamin D Milk is gonna get me, man. He's gonna arrest the shit out of me.
So down here at the bottom is probably the funniest part. When they got out of the car, I heard one of them say he wanted a sandwich. He said most people would have been ashamed to show their faces like that after trying to rob a business. I was amazed. And then he was asked whether the man's return was a testament to the quality of the food. Officer Sutherland laughed and said, or no, I believe this is the store owner, Sutherland.
Yeah, Sutherland.
He said, I guess if people will risk public humiliation for your barbecue, it's got to be good.
He turned them away anyway. Apparently,
That's the last sentence of the article. He turned them away anyway. You just lost 2 valuable customers,
Dude.
Mr. Sutherland.
All right, hey, Mr. Sutherland. First of all, you turned down 2 regulars.
Yeah.
At
Who were
your
buying
establishment.
clearly a lot of beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you've got to stock up on beer every time these guys come through because they're drinking it all up and planning to rob you.
Yeah.
But clearly they won't because your food is so damn good that they'll actually go in there and pay for it.
Yeah. I mean, big ups to you, Mr. Sutherland, because you've got one hell of a restaurant.
Oh, absolutely. What was it called?
It was the barbecue place. I
All right, so it's Brothers Barbecue and Brewing Company. Oh,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
they must brew beer too.
Exactly. That's why they were drunk.
No wonder.
So drunk.
Yo,
you know?
like it's a brewery and a barbecue place. Dude, we should probably go to this place.
I mean, it's
Sounds
in
pretty
Kentucky.
good.
It's not too far.
It's not. That's about maybe that's about like 8-hour drive.
Yeah, not too bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah.
I say we go to this place.
Well, let's figure out some strategy first because I have a ski mask.
That's true. Fuck, I don't have any weapons in my car.
Yeah, we don't need them. I know the cops in Kentucky. It'll be
That's
fine.
true. That's true. We're best friends with the chief. We went to high school together.
Man, so that is an unfortunate day for Mr. Robert and David.
That's unreal. And like, here's one part of the article. It says they were 30 feet away in the parking lot.
Yep.
Like, if any one of them like turned in the window and like just looked out into the parking lot, they
Hold
could
on,
have
I'm
seen them.
triangulated position. No, I see the two idiots on the phone in the car. I'll be right back.
Hey guys, hold on. I think they're right there.
Keep them on the line. We gotta triangulate.
Like, guy, I'm pretty sure they're in the El Camino right
see,
there, guys.
yeah.
He's right
One
there.
of them's got the windows down. I can hear him.
He was
I
like,
said we're gonna rob the place.
like, see, said it again. Like, guys, the windows are down.
He's right there. Can we make a move?
He put the ski mask.
backup.
He put the ski mask on. Like, he's in there.
He took it off.
Oh, no,
He's just trying it on. Does it fit?
It's like you got it backwards, man. Turn it around.
The holes are supposed to be where your eyes go, buddy. Where your eyes and mouth go.
That's how it works. Oh my. Okay, so final thoughts on this one.
Final thoughts. David, Robert. Hopefully you guys can work on maybe not drinking so much and figure out, probably don't want to rob places or talk about robbing places when you're on the line with 911.
That's true. And also, if you're drunk, like, don't put your phone in your back pocket.
No.
Because you're going to butt dial.
Yeah.
You're going to butt dial. Well, depending on your phone. I don't know how you can butt dial on a smartphone, but I don't know.
Well, they were both 50 plus years old.
Yeah, it could have
Probably
been.
not great with the technology.
Probably.
That is an assumption, though. I don't know.
I don't know. It might have been a flip phone, but we don't know that. Didn't say what phone they were using. But don't put your phone in your back pocket while you're drinking, because that's only bad things can come from that.
Yeah.
I'm very happy you butt dialed in this situation because you prevented a crime from happening. Good job on that. You prevented your own crime from happening.
Yeah. So he should really get a medal.
Respect though
a possible crime.
The fact that you were just publicly humiliated in the parking lot, but you still went in there to get a sandwich.
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't let you in, but you tried.
Just don't let that other guy in. If your sandwich sucks, he's gonna go to your basement and fire off rounds.
Oh yeah, Daniel.
Oh man, yeah, just wow, the stupidity.
Yeah.
It's unreal, dude.
Welcome to America.
Especially if you're regulars at the place.
Hey man, you're that drunk? You're not thinking straight.
Yeah,
you're not thinking straight.
But they're gonna know you're wearing the same fucking clothes.
You drunk, man?
That's true.
You drunk? You know what I'm talking about?
Who cares? All right, moving on. All right, so this last one, this was another one that Cody brought up. This news, I think, happened a little while back.
Well, it kind of goes like this, Hav. There were some rumblings on the internet and other places that Domino's Pizza.
Yes.
Thinking about bringing back the Noid. And if you don't know what the Noid is, the Noid was a kind of like mascot from, I believe, the 80s that Domino's used kind of as their mascot during their marketing strategies at the time.
Yes.
It's a weird kind of like gnome creature. And
He's a weird looking thing.
yeah, it was a weird kind of mascot that Domino's used, but you wanted to avoid the Noid. He would try and like steal your pizza and shit, I believe.
Yeah, so I guess he was like the Hamburglar of pizza.
Yeah, exactly. So there was rumblings that maybe Domino's was going to bring back the Noid. They've used him at like separate occasions, somewhat recently on certain projects that Domino's was working at. So there's possible talk about the Noid, which made me look into the Noid, and then I found out why Domino's originally got rid of the Noid in the first place, and this kind of led to this happening that happened back. What is this, in 1989? Is that what that says?
Yep, January 30th,
January 30th.
1989.
So Mr. Kenneth Lamar Noid, a mentally ill man who thought the Noid ads that Domino put out was a personal attack on him.
Clearly.
So he proceeded to hold two employees of an Atlanta Domino's restaurant hostage for over 3 hours.
5 hours.
5 hours. Oh my gosh. After forcing them to make him pizza and making demands for $100,000, getaway transport, and a copy of The Widow's Son. We'll talk about that in a second. Noid eventually surrendered to police. After the incident, Police Chief Reed Miller offered an assessment to reporters that he's paranoid.
Aha!
Thank you, Police Chief. Noid was charged with kidnapping, aggravated assault, extortion, and possession of a firearm during a crime. He was found not guilty by reason of insanity. Noid spent 3 months in a mental institution and eventually committed suicide, unfortunately, in 1995. The incident caused Domino's Pizza to discontinue advertising using the Noid as their mascot.
Yeah, like, just that, like, it's really weird. First of all, the fact that the the police said he's paranoid.
Yeah. He was like...
I feel like he was waiting to use that.
Yeah, he was just like, this is going to be my break.
He's all right, here we go.
This is going to be all over the Atlanta news.
Guys, wait till you hear what I'm about to say. Hold on,
I got this.
You ready? You ready for it? He's paranoid. I feel like that joke would only work out if Kenneth Lamar Noid had a twin brother.
Oh. Like a pair of Noids?
Exactly.
Okay.
Or he had, like, multiple personalities.
Yeah. Possibly.
A pair of Noids.
Yeah.
Maybe that would apply. Yeah. But then again, we don't know the full condition.
Yeah.
Like his full mental condition.
This is a very interesting story to me because when you first like read it, it sounds hilarious.
Yeah.
His demands, what he did.
Yeah.
Holding them up and like making them make pizzas.
Yeah, and $100,000, the money and the getaway transport I get.
Yeah.
But he wants a pizza
yeah.
from the place that is supposedly making fun of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're still giving them your money. Yeah. Well, not really.
No, yeah, he's robbing them.
but you're still getting their service.
Yeah, bro. Free
like
pizzas.
their fucking pizza. And then he got a copy of The Widow's Son.
Well, he wanted a copy. I don't know if they actually gave it to him.
Well, right, but like that's what he wanted.
I mean,
he was insane.
He wants it, you know. I mean, hey, and what you want. You want.
You want what you want, yeah.
This is one of those stories where like it has a funny element to it, but it also has a sad element of that. He obviously was mentally ill, and
he was paranoid. Not to quote the chief again, but he was a little unstable, and then unfortunately he committed suicide in '95.
Yeah, the wish is that he was able to like find help, and they were able to give him the help that he needs, but apparently not so. But the actual act of what happened is like really unfortunate for a young man who was dealing with probably a lot of struggles in his life,
Yeah, it sounds like it. And then the reason why we brought this up is because, it's supposedly coming back.
The Noid, yeah.
Yeah. So, we're gonna have to look into this a little bit more just to see when. But like, apparently, it's been in some commercials within the past like 5-6 years.
Yeah, there's a little bit like in the section of like the Return of the Noid. They were talking about in September and October of 2016, the Noid was also referenced in some Domino's commercials. So they're like making references to him, basically kind of like bringing it back. Do you think enough time has passed to where they could like actually reference him and kind of like do some things with the Noid?
I'd say so. I mean, that whole thing happened over 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. And the guy died, 22 years ago now? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's well past... that like the awkward phase, like the too soon phase of it. Yeah. Like, I get it, like, but it was one guy, and like he wasn't, he did have mental issues, unfortunately, but it was just one guy that was offended by it.
Right.
And he probably didn't even know he was offended by it.
Yeah, exactly.
Given his condition. So I feel like the Noid could come back without a problem.
Very well
but
could.
Then again, it also is 2017 and people are offended
more by PC than ever,
like by the simplest fucking things. I'm pretty sure someone is offended by something we said.
Oh, guaranteed. We're getting death threats, like I said earlier.
Like already.
100%.
Like we haven't even put the episode out and people are already
Hold on, someone's texting me.
Nah, shit.
Go kill yourself.
Thanks, Mom.
But, damn it, Bob. Can I make a request?
Yeah.
Let's do one more story. Let's end it out on a happy note. Little silly note here.
All right, we can do that.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find something. We're gonna take a break. Let's go find a goofy ass article for you guys to end out on. All right, we're back, and so took a little break, and I found one that is very interesting.
Yes, very.
Let me just read the headline here: Man with world's biggest penis rejects chance of reduction as he'd rather be famous than have a sex life.
Oh my gosh! Go ahead and hit us with some facts.
All right, so let me go ahead and read this. So his name is Roberto Esquivel Cabrera. He's 54, from Mexico, and he has a penis measuring a huge 18.9 inches.
That's 18 inches longer than mine.
Damn. Oh man, like how?
Well, I mean, he's clearly gifted.
You know, like that's the thing. Is like that's how big it is. Like flaccid. Can you imagine when he gets hard?
Wait, that's flaccid?
Yeah.
What? That is insanity.
Like,
wait, hold on.
hold on. Where is it?
Whose penis is 9.5 inches flaccid?
That's someone else.
Oh, okay.
That's some American guy apparently.
Look at his pants.
Well, yeah, he's got to wear those pants. Yeah, look at it, dude. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are going to see this in the article, but like, yeah, that's how big it is flaccid, dude. Can you imagine when he's hard?
That's frightening.
Would it stay the same if he gets hard?
What do you mean? Like lengthwise?
Yeah, would it be like 18.9, but like just upright?
I don't know. That's the thing. He doesn't go into specifics, does he? Jeez. He put it on the table.
Like,
Woo!
sometimes you got to let him know. You got to put it on the table. Like, all right.
There's a quote at the bottom that said, in Latin culture, whoever has the biggest penis is more macho.
It's something that makes him different to the rest of the people and makes him feel special.
Hey, man, I'd feel special, too, when I had an 18.
Yeah, but I would
close
also
to
like
19-inch penis.
I would also like to have sex.
That's true. It's an interesting headline, you know?
yeah,
he doesn't want to take the reduction because he wants to be famous for his large penis. He'd rather not have sex.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you have it, sure, but like, you know, you don't want to use it?
I don't know. I feel differently than Mr. What is his name again? Cabrera?
Yeah.
I feel differently. I would take a reduction. I mean, you could still have a massive dong. You can go to like, 8-9 inches.
Or even like at, like 12.
Yeah, I mean that's still ginormous.
That's huge.
And you could probably have sex at that point.
Yeah.
Without killing the young lady.
Yeah, or like or man, depending on his.
Yeah, depending on what he wants. He's wearing a nice sweater. He could want whatever he wants.
Like, what the fuck? Like, holy shit. Okay, let's read more. So his half meter penis smashed the record previously believed to have belonged to American actor Jonah Falcon, whose penis was 9.5 inches flaccid and 13.5 inches when erect. Okay, see, so it does get longer when it gets erect.
Well, that doesn't go into his penis specifically.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, okay,
because
so
his record is 18.9
flaccid. Like, it's
so. Does he have a different record for the erect? Does it say?
Hold on, let's see.
Come on, Mirror. Give us the full story. What are you hiding from us?
I want to know how big his erection is.
This is quality news.
So this is what the guy says. He says, I am happy with my penis. I know nobody has the size I have. I would like to be in the Guinness Book of Records, but they don't recognize this record.
Why not?
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, because they recognize everything. Like, isn't there a Guinness Book of World Records for like the longest shit?
Well, that's a South Park episode. I don't know if that's true.
No, I think someone actually took like a long ass shit.
Oh, really?
They went down a bowling alley lane.
Whoa.
And took like a long ass shit.
Jeez.
I don't know, we'll save that one for next time. But like, yeah, I'll look it up. Like, I think that's a thing.
Well, here's the thing. Like, does the Book of World Records do like things that are like equipped with you? Like, is there a guy with like the largest biceps, or is it something that you do? Like, do you have to go out and like the shit thing? Like, I took a shit that was this long. You know what I mean?
I think for Guinness Book of World Records, you have to have a judge there.
Well, of course, yeah.
To witness it.
But that's something. Does it have to be an action, or is it just because it's like this is a part of him? Do they have a guy who has the biggest nose in there?
I guess it depends.
Wait, they do
on
have to do with the fingernails, though.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So I mean, like, it doesn't necessarily have to be something like an action.
Yeah.
It can be something that you just have on you.
I believe put this man in the book.
I'd say so.
You know? He's earned it.
Like, how many?
He doesn't have sex.
Yeah. Like,
give him at least this.
Exactly. He decided to remain abstinent.
That's right.
In order to keep his big penis.
Exactly. And against medical recommendation, which they go into in the article.
Yeah, okay, so Dr. Jesus David Salazar Gonzalez, that's a sexy ass name.
I know, and he's a doctor?
And he's
How much
a doctor?
puss does that guy get?
Damn. Hey,
he's
ladies.
like, I have a normal penis, and I get sliz all the time.
Ladies, seriously, come on. How do you not like that name?
Jesus David Salazar Gonzalez.
Exactly. So this is what he said. He said, we have advised him, Mr. Roberto, the best thing for you is that the doctors give a normal shape to your penis so that it doesn't hurt you in order to have sexual relationships, in order to have children. but he doesn't accept it. He'd rather have a penis bigger than the rest of the people.
I wonder if his penis like hurts him just on a daily basis.
Yeah, can you imagine walking around with that thing?
Well, I mean, you're carrying that weight, but I wonder if like
You have a baby elephant trunk in your pants.
exactly. But I wonder if getting an erection actually like hurts him.
Yeah, like,
You know what I
and
mean?
also all that blood that's going to it, you would think he would get either lightheaded or pass out.
Yeah, dude, that's a lot of blood.
Yeah, that's
You
a
know?
lot. Like, and also, how long would it take him to get an erection?
Oof.
Do you think it would take him like maybe
that's true.
like a solid 5 minutes just to get all the blood into there and to get up?
Oh,
You know?
they have a picture in this article of an X-ray, and it looks. What the fuck?
That
dude?
is huge.
And it's like it expands at the bottom.
Well, I
It
don't know
looks
how-
like elephantitis.
like, holy shit.
I honestly hope he's like okay and doesn't like deal with like pain and stuff like that because it looks like it hurts.
Yeah. So look, and apparently it does have it gives him health problems. So he gets frequent urinary tract infections because not all of his urine escapes his lengthy foreskin.
Oh,
And he keeps his colossal member wrapped in bandages to escape chafing.
I like that this website wrote that sentence. He keeps his colossal member wrapped in bandages. Thank you for putting it that way.
And then he says he is also unable to sleep chest down and has to put his penis on its own pillow to escape discomfort during the night.
I mean, this is one of those things where
Dude.
now I think he should get the reduction.
Yeah,
Because
just
it's affecting your normal life.
yeah, because
you
like
know?
how do you like? I don't know if you have a normal sleep cycle, you know, and like also the frequent UTIs, like that's gonna take its toll on your penis at one point, you know, like eventually, like because you can't keep doing that,
Yeah.
man.
Here's my advice, Mr. Roberto. Get it just down to the last record. Get it like just below or just above like 13 and a half.
Yeah,
or
do
whatever
like
it was.
10 inches flaccid and like 14 hard.
Yeah, because then you probably won't have the health problems, and you're still the top dick in the
Exactly.
world.
Like I don't know. Maybe he wants to keep it so it like blows that record out of the
Out
water.
of the water, so no one even like
So
competes.
no one even comes close.
It's up to him. He decides how he lives his
Obviously.
life. You know.
But I don't know. Like I feel like I'm just so concerned for this guy's health.
Well, I mean, the picture of him looks like he's very confident.
He's
so.
very happy with it. Obviously.
Hey, man, do your thing. If
know?
you can live a happy life, you go ahead and do it, my man.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you
Have
don't,
that 19-inch dick.
you know, and if you don't want to fuck anymore, that's on you.
Hey,
I mean,
man.
if you're okay with just jerking off every once in a while,
How does he even do it?
he probably I don't know. Like, well, I guess if it's like straight up, maybe he just like reaches up at his shoulder and just jerks the tip.
Hey.
He's just like right there. He's kind of like this. It kind of looks like he's asking for the check when he's really like,
Excuse me.
excuse me. Hey, he can really throw it over his shoulder.
Hey, man, sling that thing.
You know what I'm saying? And like, oh my god, like, can you imagine like how it would look like this microphone stand, dude?
Yeah, the one I'm talking into. I'm
Yeah.
talking into Roberto's penis right now.
Pretty much, it's basically just a boom pole.
Oh man, now I can't talk into this mic anymore.
Well, that's the thing. It's massive.
It is massive.
Like, I wonder how much bigger it gets when he's hard. And then, oh my god, can you believe like do you think all of the load gets out when he fires one off?
I don't know how he even does it. Numero.
Like how long
Because
would
the
it take?
pee, the pee itself is already hard to get out.
Apparently.
you would think semen probably has the same problem.
It probably would, but can you like how long would it take for it to like shoot out from like here to?
It feels
to,
like
the
a
end?
water slide.
Yeah. or it's like a straw.
Yeah.
Like
He
like
feels
kinda
every
goes
like
through.
thing going.
Yeah. And like he has like a 10-minute orgasm because it like takes 5 minutes to like get to the end and then another 5
His
to like
neighbors
fire it
hate
out.
him. He yells for 10 straight minutes.
And he paints his wall.
Oh man.
Like, oh my god, can
Roberto.
you imagine like how much he ejaculates?
No, I wouldn't want to though.
He could probably paint the side of a barn.
Probably. Yeah.
Considering that he's got a mini power washer in his pants.
Now, when you look at the X-ray again too, like he doesn't have ginormous balls. Balls look pretty normal size. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's just a penis that like goes down forever.
Yeah, I guess like they're normal sized testicles. Like they wouldn't be like proportioned to his penis because they would be like
That would be
insanely huge.
Did you ever see the guy with the humongous balls on like Jackass?
Yes.
Yeah. So they're not like that.
What are they, like 40 pounds each or
Yeah.
some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. But like, okay, so I don't know. Maybe his ejaculation is normal,
Possibly because he doesn't have.
but
the
it would probably take forever, or just not at all.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a lot of questions for you, Roberto. Go ahead and write into us.
Yeah, send us an email about your penis.
Yes.
You know, and be warned, the website also has a video regarding this, and it's like the first thing that comes up. So when you click the link, if you don't want to watch the video,
I mean, this article, and most of our articles are, adults 18 and plus, and I mean, definitely be warned.
Yeah, but I'm also warning you right now, if you don't want to see
a penis,
a 19-inch penis,
giant penis.
I'll tell you, like, I was curious, so like I saw it, man. Like that, holy shit!
When you have art, you got to look at it.
It's like a third leg. Like, it's huge, man.
It is huge, man.
All right, so final thoughts on this guy's dick.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Yeah, do you, man.
Yeah.
You don't want to have sex and you just want to have the largest penis. Go for it, dude, because shit, I'm never going to get up there.
No.
Fucking, I wouldn't want to get that big, know, but
I like,
holy fuck.
I like my normal penis, thank you very much.
Yeah, my penis is fine, thanks, but if you decide to get that surgery and have sex again, you let us know.
Film it.
Oh my god, can you imagine the condoms he would have to use? He would have to get like custom-made magnums.
Yeah.
Like custom from the company.
Jeez, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, like the protection he would have to use.
Yeah. He uses a plastic bag.
Yeah. You would have to get like a fucking yard bag, dude. And tie it off. Like bungee cord. Yeah.
That's hot, ladies.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Almost as hot as that doctor's name. What was his name again?
It was
Dr. Jesus David Salazar Gonzalez. That's sexy.
And he's a penis doctor, so he knows what he's doing now.
Exactly. Fellas, check him out if you got issues with your penis.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, come on.
Check him out if you want that penis.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know if he's 19 inches or not, but
probably would be better off not 19 inches.
With a name like that, who gives a shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. All right, guys, so that wraps up the very first episode of Something Strange. If you guys want to send us news articles or if you want to just say hi.
I thought you were going to say send us nudes.
No.
If you want to send us nudes.
Please don't. I don't want to go through the email and be like, oh, come on.
If Roberto's sending me nudes, I might want to check it out.
Or if the doctor does, then sure. Whatever.
Anyone else, don't do that.
Oh, man. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to the first episode of our podcast. We'll be back. I don't know what day. What day do you think we should come out with episodes? Saturday? A good day?
Yeah, why not?
Either Saturday or Monday, one of the two. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure out when we're going to release these. Kind of come up with a schedule, let you guys know. It'll definitely be a weekly thing. Mm-hmm. So yeah, thank you guys. Cody, you got anything to say before we sign off here?
No, thank you for having me. This was a lot of fun.
Hell yeah. Well, you're going to be a regular.
Yeah, I mean,
you're the co-host, idiot.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, I can't wait to come back. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. Again, so if you want to reach us, send us anything, like any news articles or have any updates on any of the articles that we talk about, send them to somethingstrangepodcast@gmail.com. And we'll see you guys next week. Later.
Thank you for having me.
God damn it, Cody.